Okay, so the first assignment for today is just plotting points, right? So I will do number 1 and number 11 to demonstrate. Let's make that bigger. Alright, I'll make that red. So number 1, I'm going to put a T at 0.33. So it's labeled for you, so this is sort of nice. So we've got 1, 2, 3. Right, because we go over first, right, and it's positive, so we go over to the right, and then we go up 3. 1, 2, 3. And why do we go up 3? Because it's positive. These are all positive, so that will be nice for you all. And I'll just put a T right there by that point. So that's the first thing you're going to do for each of these assignments. And now, for the next graph, I will do number 11. So let me move that up so we can see it. Number 11 says draw a circle at 3, 1. So I'm going to go to the right 3. 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to go up 1. And I'm going to draw a circle there. So that is the assignment for this sheet. I feel like we could get this done, so if you have any questions, make sure you let me know. And if you're in class, you can ask anybody in there who gets it. All right. So my suggestion would be to pause the video, finish this sheet, pull the sheet up, finish this sheet, and then come back to the video and watch the next piece, okay? Okay, so here's the next page. The next page is just identifying the quadrant. So we are literally just going to be putting either a Roman numeral 1, Roman numeral 2, Roman numeral 3, or Roman numeral 4 by each of these little animals. Okay, so when you're naming quadrants, it's a little bit different than just like reading a book. So I'm going to show you which quadrant is labeled which. So this quadrant in the corner over here, that is quadrant 1, okay? So this one with the turtle in it, that is quadrant 2. The one with the little bunny rabbit in it is quadrant 3. And this one in the corner with, I don't know, I think it's a pigeon in it, is quadrant 4. Okay? So they actually are labeled counterclockwise, which is counterintuitive, but it's how that it is done. So that would be how you would do this particular sheet. So for example, this little green parrot bird thing is in quadrant 1, so you're just going to write a 1 over there. The bunny rabbit is in quadrant 3, so you're just going to put a 3 there. And then for the bottom one, you're going to tell me what animals go in there. So what animals are in quadrant 1, what animals are in quadrant 2, etc., etc. Alright. Alright, so this last sheet is a little bit different, and it will help if you could pull up either, if you're at school, grab a piece of graph paper, ask Fernig or whoever's in the room. There are actually notebooks of graph paper in the black crate on my cart. So hopefully they will have the graph paper with them. You might want to just grab a piece of graph paper so you can just sort of see where things go. Yeah, and if not, I would find a piece of graph paper online, or actually I'll just attach one. So there'll be one in the folder, so you can just use that one and draw your X and Y axes, right, on your graph paper. Or you can take a piece of regular paper, it doesn't have to be graph paper, and kind of just like plot out where would 3, 4 be. So we'll do this one, okay? So 3, 4 is going to be to the right. I'll use a different color. be to the right 3, and then up 4. Show what quadrant is that? It's in quadrant 1, right? Exactly. So now let's do the last one. Negative 1, 1. So if I use my same quadrant up here, and I went down 1, right, because negative is down, and then I went to the left 1, I'm going to be in this quadrant, which is quadrant 3. And then also, as you're doing these, some of them will be on the x-axis, and some of them will be on the y-axis. So if you have your coordinate plane, right, the x-axis is horizontal and the y-axis is vertical. So that's this sheet. Okay, so yeah, so make sure that if you have questions, you let me know. Or if you're in the room, let whoever's in the room know. And that's the assignment for today.